After a delicious South Indian breakfast at 7:30 in the morning, we packed our days excited and headed straight to the bus stand. We stayed at Pondicherry bus stand at Sabatagriya Hotel, priced at 3500 for 2 rooms, and breakfast was included in it. The day promised something special, a little slice of paradise waiting across the waters of Pondicherry. The bus ticket just rupees 10 per person from the bus stand to Chunnamber Boat House. A 25-minute ride took us to the quiet morning streets, and by 9 a.m. we reached Chunnamber Boat House, just 8 kilometers from the bus stand. And here's a quick tip. Most buses have destinations written in local language, so it's always good idea to confirm with the conductor before hopping on. We found out the local sightseeing bus was cancelled that day. If you are planning your trip, do check with the PRTC counter for their hop up, hop on bus services. The boat house opens 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. and guess what? We were first to arrive. We got our tickets to Paradise Beach for 354 per person. That included a round trip boat ride and up to 2 hours on the beach. As the boat sailed through the calm water of Chunnamber River, lined with dense palm groves, the view slowly opened up into the Bay of Bengal. The sound of waves crashing grew louder, and suddenly there it was, paradise resembling its name. A stretch of sand meeting the endless blue, a place where the sky, sea, and the soul blends into peace. We strolled across the shore, wandering through the palms, and stood quietly watching the tides roll in, feeling the sand slowly wash away beneath our feet. There was also a private beach next to Paradise Beach, but you will need a separate ticket if you wish to visit. After 1.5 hours in this peaceful haven, we sailed back carrying a full of heart waves, sun, and dense palm groves. As we exited the boathouse, the adventure wasn't over yet. We had an auto rickshaw for 600. It would take us to Mangrove Forest, wait for an hour, and then drop us at White Town. There was no public buses to Mangrove Forest, so the best options are cab or auto rickshaw. The ticket for the Mangrove ride is 500 per person, but on a sharing basis, and you need 10 to 15 persons. But since we did not have time, we chose the private boat, which was priced at 3000, but after discount we got for 2800. The journey covered 4 stunning locations: Fishing Harbor, the confluence point of the river and ocean, the mangrove forest itself, and Arikamedu, an archaeological wonder. This is the second largest mangrove forest in India and is formed at the delta of the river Kaveri in Bay of Bengal. Did you know Arikamedu was once an Indo-Roman trading city and one of the earliest Indo-Pacific bead-making centers? Walking through its ancient remains feels like stepping back in time. We clicked some beautiful pictures surrounded by silent greenery and winding routes of the mangrove forest, nature, artwork, and then we set out for White Town. The rain had just stopped and we got off on the rickshaw at Bharati Park. Lush green glistened under the raindrops, the trees swayed softly, and the air carried that fresh scent only rain can bring. Right in the heart of the park stood the elegant Aayi Mandapam, the iconic white monument that makes the Bharati Park not just a garden but a piece of living history. It's a beautiful blend of nature and heritage, open from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. with free entry for everyone. A perfect place to pause, breathe, and just feel Pondicherry. As we stepped out of the park, we were immediately greeted by the roaring waves of the Bay of Bengal. That sound, that energy, it pulls you in. We had reached the Promenade beach, also known as Rock Beach, stretching about 1.2 kilometers along the coast. Walking along the promenade, we passed the Mahatma Gandhi statue, the old lighthouse, and the row of the colors French-style houses shaded by lush green trees. It feels like a perfect fusion, colonial charm meeting the roar of the sea. We then visited Sri Aurobindo Ashram, Vinegar Devasthanam, Our Lady of Immaculate Conception Cathedral, and the Sacred Heart Basilica. The best part ever, every major attraction is within walking distance, no auto, no cab needed. So take your time, wander through the cobbled streets, admire the pastel color French homes, and walk under the green canopy of trees on both sides of the road. This is White Town, a living postcard from the past. If you have extra time, you can explore Botanical Garden, Auroville, Serenity Beach, and Auroville Beach. Unfortunately, we had to skip them this time. The time was running short and it was already 4:15 p.m. We hopped on a sharing auto back to our hotel, just rupees 10 per person, ending our Pondicherry chapter with a heart full of color, calm, and coastal charm. We checked out from the hotel and headed to the bus park. Our TNSTC bus was scheduled to leave at 4:45 p.m., destination being Tirupati. The distance from Pondicherry to Tirupati is about 230 km and the ticket price is 240 per person. You will find Tirupati bus on platform E7. The route passes through Kanchipuram, so if you are planning to visit there, you can hop on Midway. Buses to Chennai depart every 10 minutes, and you can also find buses to Vellore from Pondicherry and Kanchipuram as well. So plan your visit smart. The connectivity from Pondicherry is excellent. After nearly 6 hours of travel, we finally reached Tirupati bus stand. We checked into Hotel Srinivasam Grand, just a few hundred meters away from the bus stand. A non-AC room with private bathroom and 2 beds cost us around 2,000 per night with a 24-hour checkout time and lift facility. Day 5 being with a sense of peace in air, the kind that only a temple like town Tirupati can offer. We first visited Sri Padmavati Ammavaari temple located 4 km from Tirupati, which cost us 150 for one auto for round trip. And then we headed to the bus stand and got on the bus of PTC bus from Tirupati. The bus cost 90 for one-way ride and 160 for a round trip valid for 3 days. So we opted for 160 rupees, which was 22 kilometers from Tirupati to Tirumala, a 50 minutes uphill journey. All the buses stop briefly at Alipiri checkpoint. There you will be searched, your body will be searched and your baggage, and then the bus, and then again you get on the bus and you reach finally Tirumala. So we took the bus service, which is free, bus number B, which dropped us at Vaikunth complex via Free Press Club. You will find many "May I help you" decks. So asking them, you can get your help, and finally you will reach the temple. For foreign nationals, you don't need to purchase ticket earlier. You can purchase on the site, which is priced at 300 per person by showing your original passport. After darshan, you can get laddu prasadam, which is priced at 50 each, weighing 160 to 170 gram. And also there was a hall for anna prasadam, which is free. Then again we took the bus number B and reached Tirumala, and then we took the bus to reach Tirupati. We checked out from the hotel and headed straight to the bus stand. The evening breeze carried that calm temple vibe as we boarded the next bus. The TNSTC bus from Tirupati to Chennai cost us around 185 per person, and we departed right on time at 7:30 p.m. Around 135 kilometers, a journey that took us nearly 4 hours. At 11:30 p.m., we reached Dr. MGR bus stand in Chennai, one of the busiest and most iconic bus terminals in South India. From there, we took a short ride to our hotel Ram Palace located near Arumbakam metro station. It cost us around 2,900 per night for 2 non-AC rooms, each with a bathroom which was private, and there was no lift facility. And this is how our day 5 also ended. If you find this journey and information helpful, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more soulful stories from our South India tour. Thank you for watching.